Hello everyone, my name is Remi Lorenz and welcome to Many Mods. Today I will be interviewing James Kowalski, also known as Alloutblitzle, massive streamer, multiple regional semi-finalist, and one of the best control players I know. But first, a word from our sponsors. This channel is supported by RareCandy.com, your go-to Pokémon TCG app. Endgame, premium sleeves, use code REMI for 10% off. And CGC Grading, my preferred grading company. With that, let's start a little game. So we are going to play a game called Cooked or Cracked. You are going to have around 5 seconds to say whether it is cooked or whether it is cracked. Cooked meaning it is bad, and cracked meaning it is good. So I'm just going to go through a list. There are 11 questions. Starting off, we'll getting top 4 at a regional.
That's pretty cracked.
Having a limitless page.
Cooked.
Having 50 minutes plus 1 extra turn.
Cooked.
Locals.
Yes.
What?
Cracked, sure, whatever.
Toad Scroll.
Oh, cracked, for sure.
Wichita, if that's how you pronounce it. Is that how you pronounce it?
Wichita.
Wichita. Oh, I skewed it. Wichita.
Cracked, for sure.
Chili and cinnamon rolls.
Cracked.
Winning a Mick.
Cooked.
Losing in the finals of a Mick.
Cooked.
Pidgeot Control.
Cracked, for sure.
Thor.
Yeah, cracked.
Okay. So I didn't expect you to say having a limitless page was cooked. But
I mean, I feel like some people overvalue it a lot. Like they have like their 200th place, and if they're proud of that, sure. But it's like, okay, it's just a little thing. It doesn't really mean that much.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just me.
All right. So can you tell us a bit about yourself and who you are outside of the Pokemon world?
Yeah, I am James Kowalski. I am, yeah, I guess outside of Pokemon, I'm like pretty boring because like my whole life basically is Pokemon. But 19 years old, I'm a jobless, unemployed Poke player. So I don't know. It's really not too much to me outside of Pokemon. I like watching sports, doing stuff with my brothers, my family. But like, yeah, I'm like pretty boring outside of Pokemon. This is what I do. So
I'm pretty boring outside of Pokemon. What sports do you like?
I like basketball, like NFL, a little bit of baseball, but yeah, mostly NBA.
All right. As we know, you are a big streamer, but let me pause right here. Do you want to be called throughout this interview Alloutblitzle or James Kowalski?
I don't care. Whatever makes you happy.
We'll call you, I don't know. It's up to
James,
you.
Blitzle, AOB. I don't care.
We'll do James.
Okay.
Okay. So how did you get into the trading card game?
It's kind of a funny story. So it's funny. So like my brother, my older brother would like play Pokemon Rumble and like kept talking to me about it like way back in the day. I've like started at 10, it was over 10 years ago, and we kept bugging our parents about it. So they eventually took us to Target. We like bought packs. Then I was like, okay, we buy starter deck, buy world championship decks. Then all of a sudden you have all these cards. What do you do with them? You actually have to play the game. So then my dad started taking me and my older brother to like cities and state championships as they were back in the day, like the equivalent to like what League Cups are now. And yeah, I've been playing this game basically nonstop for the last 10 years.
All right. What was your first tournament experience like?
Well, my first tournament ever is actually a BGC regional back in 2014. I think I got like last. I was terrible. My first ever TCG tournament, I can't like. I think it was like 20. It was like, I don't know. It was like some like a city in 2013. Yeah, I just like me and my brother like a 3-person cities playing like Donphan mirrors. It was terrible. I got like 100 championship points a year. I wasn't very good, but it was a lot of fun. And having my brother in the game definitely made me like a lot more competitive because like yeah, like you gotta be better than your sibling, right? Like you can't let him be better than you.
I had a sibling. I have a sibling that's just starting to get into the game, and she's not like most of you know Sophie. Some of you don't, but she's getting into the game. She's not really enjoying it, but then when she's beating me, she's like, "Ha! I beat you! Ha! I'm better!"
I gotta get one up over older brother.
So, would you say that this top four was a big milestone for you?
Um, I would say so. But I'm also not really like I don't really like view the game in like a results based way. Like I'm always like I'm in here for the long term. I'm playing for 10 years, and hopefully I'm still here 10 years from now. So what's more important to me is getting like just keep getting better at the game. I mean, obviously the top four was great. Kind of gave me some, I guess, validation that what I'm doing is all right. But yeah, I don't know. I like honestly what upset me more was I lost. I didn't win, but like of course winning felt great, but like I didn't win the whole thing. So that kind of sucked.
What got you into playing Control? What
Um,
started this rant?
so I've always liked playing control decks. Like I would play pretty much like even as in juniors and seniors, I'd always like play control because I just thought it was really fun. And I for some reason I've always like been drawn to these like more unorthodox strategies. But when I was in juniors and seniors, like my dad would like help me build my decks and pick my decks. And I was not allowed to play control in juniors and seniors. So now that like I don't have to deal with that anymore. I get to play control now. That is I don't know. I just like I guess I'm like most well known for playing Pidgeot. And that was mainly like I started playing that deck. I like played any kind of control decks a long time, but I started playing Pidgeot because I just like felt like I was kind of stuck as a player. The deck was hard. I wanted to like challenge myself, and then turned out the deck was like pretty good for like a year. So like why switch off this deck? Um, but yeah, I just like always been drawn to these like weird decks, and winning the game in I guess alternative ways has always been really fun and cool.
Yeah, like I kind of like just picking up decks. If it's really hard, I'll play it for a while just to get good at it, and then
Mhm.
if it's fun, I'll keep playing it. But the easier decks, like no, I don't know. All the decks in this format are kind of hard, but
Yeah, it doesn't feel as good like sit down and play like ton of games like something really easy when you're like playing Jolted Box and just like spamming hands turn two every game. Like that's just not a like I don't know. I'm sure some people enjoy that, but I just can't like sit and play Pokemon
like
for hours that way.
like if you're playing Donk on ladder, I know you're a big Donk enthusiast,
But that's
especially with the new Meloetta coming out. Um, I just can't sit down and just sit through it. Like right now,
yeah,
I'm
it feels so
500.
tedious.
I'm 549, and I'm just too lazy to win that get that one
Oh,
extra point
okay.
to get into Arceus League. Just waiting for the reset.
True.
Are you gonna incorporate Meloetta into your list?
I don't know. I mean, I will think about Donk when it's time to make my next bait Twitter post.
All right. So, would you say that right now you're doing the best that you've ever been doing? Like just like online tournament result wise, IRL result wise, just like giving back to the community.
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like my season was like a bit inconsistent as a whole, but like it was my best overall season in Masters. And then like outside actually like being competitive, like my channel's gotten a lot bigger lately. Like my followings got less bigger, but I guess maybe that's like because of the results, more people like to listen to you talk when you look smart. So that's cool. I mean, yeah, I'm very blessed for everything that's happened this year. It's been a crazy over the year. Like, what else have you been? It's been awesome.
Yeah. As you said before, you played back in 2013.
Mhm.
How is the scene coming from juniors to masters, and how has the game changed over time?
Um, it's just way bigger now. Like, I mean, it's gotten, I like from like COVID to now, it's gotten way bigger. But even like back then, tournaments were just tiny. Like, regionals have like under 50 people in juniors. Like one of my favorite stories is my first regional I won was in 2016 juniors, and I think registration was free. And like now they give like pretty good pricing for juniors. They get like several boxes, the mats, they get like a few $1,000s. So I won the regional. I don't remember how many kids there, probably like something around 50. I got the playmat, like two boxes, I think, and $50 cash. Like two 20s and two fives. Like that's what they gave for winning a juniors regional back then.
But those
Um,
boxes have to be worth something now.
well, I don't have them anymore, so
You
yeah, I
know
wish
the
I would have
boxes
kept
they
them
were?
too. They were a pretty points. I'm sure those are worth a lot now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if you're playing, it's just all about the experience. You shouldn't be really like focusing on placements, especially if you're new. Like just have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I wasn't like back then. I was like playing because I'm like, oh yeah, I have to win these regionals. Like there was nothing on the line. It was just like playing Pokemon's fun. The competing's fun. Like let's just like I don't know, just like compete, have fun, play Pokemon.
Do you remember the first deck you ever played?
Well, the first deck I ever played competitive, like I played like my first ever city championships with like Dawn Fan. Like it had like a hit and run attack. You can make it like one fighting energy did 40, and you switch it to the bench, and there are all kinds of damage modifiers you could do. So like that average stage or average two price Pokemon had like 180. So you actually could like get to the point where you were two shotting and going into like annoying wall Pokemon or basically zero prizers. So it was a pretty fun deck. Um, that's what I played to, like my first couple state championships and city championships. I didn't like do particularly well. But yeah, that was like my first deck I played, and I really like remember those days of like playing Donphan versus like Seismitoad. I get like Jabeltal. Like I remember those days. Like I have a lot of nostalgia for like those older early X and Y formats.
Yeah. The Seismitoad that locks? The EM?
Yes, yeah, yeah. That card is stupid. Y'all think Badu is bad. We have 180 HP, one energy item lock, like 50 damage.
What do you think was the most difficult match or tournament you have played?
Oh, I mean, I guess like probably my top four game, San Antonio versus Henry, was like my most difficult match. Because the match was hard, obviously an amazing player. And also like the circumstances, like my prize coins were also like did not make the game all that easy, yeah, made it the game a bit harder. The most difficult tournament I think was like Milwaukee regionals for me this season. I had like a bunch of bad matchups, and it was just really like annoying. It just made things a lot more difficult. I got not that I played like a bunch of like amazing players that made the run hard. It's just like every round I was hitting like not a great matchup, and it's like, oh great, I have to like work way harder to win.
Yeah, I played Pidgeot Control for a bit. You helped me with that.
Mm-hmm.
I did pretty well, I had to say. What, like a top 32 and a top 8?
Yeah,
Pretty good. My only top 8 this season.
not bad.
It's okay. I don't think I missed a day 2 this season, but
Yeah, it's pretty good.
um how do you prepare for a big tournament?
Um, my preparation process has like kind of evolved over the start of the season. Like for like initially, I just put a lot of online tournaments. Like I would stream them. But then like my results start off the year were kind of not what I knew I was capable of. So I eventually kind of shifted away from playing the online tournaments because like they're a lot more fun to play than ladder because like it feels like you're like working towards something. Um, but frankly, a lot of the people you play against are not like the strongest players. Like they're probably about the same or worse than people you're going to play against like day one of a regional. So I started playing a lot more ladder. Like before San Antonio regionals, there was one weekend I played like 20 hours of ladder. I haven't played like that much since then, but I try to play a lot of ladder. Like I will kind of lock in on a deck and just play a ton of games with it. Um, like you'd have some pretty smart people to talk to who like help me with decks and strategy and stuff. But um, yeah, I just play a lot of ladder. Oh, that's basically how I test for the major tournaments.
Um, what's your elo on ladder?
Currently, it's not that high because I've been like just streaming online tournaments, so like taking this season super seriously. But I am one of the few people who's gotten over 2,000 before. That was that same when I was grinding for San Antonio.
Was that hard? Like how long did you have to test or play to get there?
I mean, it was like basically 2 weeks of like at least 5 hours of ladder a day. Um, yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
I don't have the capacity just to sit
Yeah.
for 5 hours a day and like I don't know, what play pitch control?
Yeah, it was like exclusively without the jack control.
Like, have you ever just grinded Pidgeot control up to RCS League?
I'm okay. So I have before, like through the lower ranks, but it's really bad because you play against these like starter decks with like 40 energy cards. Like you can't like trap them and stuff. It's just miserable. Um, yeah. but I did it before, but at Jazz Homecoming I did it. But then like every time after that, I just like play like Donker really fast deck because yeah, playing in starter decks and bots is pretty miserable with a slow deck.
It's pretty crazy. A couple of weeks ago, I was playing with a friend on ladder. We were sharing screen, and I was playing walls, and this guy played Charizard Kangaskhan, and he hit 9 heads in a row, and just won the game. And we were both sitting there with the battle log pull, like just scrolling through. And we were both laughing. It's like it's pretty crazy down there.
It is, yeah. Little ladder is an experience to share.
What keeps you motivated to keep playing at a high level?
Well, some of it is like I really only ever wanted to play Pokemon. Like this is something I would like to make a career out of. So you can't really do that by not working hard and staying motivated playing the game. But also some of it is like seeing people that like I've played against like for a very long time, like your dreams and teams, like seeing them do well, and people I kind of see like, well, they've stuck with it and are now really amazing players. Like I can reach that same height if I keep trying. So, yeah, oh, I don't know. And also like Pokemon's just really fun. Like I don't know. There's like not really any other game that I can just sit and just like play for hours. Like Pokemon, like I always can find some kind of deck I can just sit and play ladder with for a while. I like playing Pokemon.
Would you say that you like controlling your opponents more than you like playing the game?
No comment.
Really?
I mean, yes, of course, I love playing control, but like, yes, I do like play Pokemon too. It's fine.
If Pidgeot were like if all the control decks were to rotate, what would you go to?
I don't know. I haven't played control for like control's been pretty dead post rotation. I've been playing like Raging Bullet, Gulbango. I don't know, like I think that, like something that's I don't know, it like kind of annoys me a little bit. Like people like just like when are you gonna play control again? Like you're a control player. Like why are you playing these other decks? It's like I played Pidgeot for like however long that was, like over a year, because like I thought it was like the deck to give me the best chance to win that whole time, and now it no longer does that. It's like I'm not just gonna stick to this like niche archetype just because I find it fun. Like at the end of the day, I still want to win. So if like my pet deck is not good, I just won't play it.
Why don't you just go to Toad Scroll?
What's that?
Why'd you go to Toad Scroll?
I haven't played
It can get top 8.
Oh, that's crazy. Toad School's not good. I mean, Ray Chen's the GOAT, but like, yeah, Toad School's not it.
How do you balance competitive play and content creation?
It's actually something I've kind of struggled with this year, and I kind of decided like when I was going to like my start of the season, I felt like was pretty not or okay. I don't want to say it was pretty bad, but it was like not to the standard that I set myself to. And I kind of decided like I'm gonna take a little bit of step back on the content and more focus on like prepping myself for these tournaments. So like yeah, it was hard because I was like playing like a lot of like stuff off stream, and obviously that it was great, but it didn't help build the channel at all, which is like still something I really want to do. So I like when I can, I like to try to like merge things. Like if I'm like already gonna be like playing ladder or I'm already gonna be like playing a tournament, like I might as well stream it because it gives me content and sort of helps me practice, be prepared a little bit. But it's hard, you know. I mean, I'm like kind of fortunate to not have like too many other like commitments or things I have to do, so I have the time. But it's like not always easy. Like these people who are really good at Pokemon play a lot of Pokemon, so like it's difficult if you want to be as good as them to like spend your time doing a bunch of other things.
To play Pokemon, you need to play Pokemon. That's
Sure, that is a statement.
um when you lose, how do you like what helps you bounce back?
Well, I've been historically not the best loser. I hate losing. But I like try to find the silver lining where I can. Like if I felt like I played well, like that's what matters. Like what matters more to me isn't whether I won or I lost, it's how well I played. So if I'll be like very upset with myself if I won the game but I played pretty badly, like I would felt like, well man, I kind of deserve to lose that. This doesn't feel good. Like I'm gonna just start playing better players from here and I can't be playing this bad. This sucks. But if I like play really well and lose, like there's not really anything to be upset about. like if nothing you could have done differently really change like could have changed the outcome of the match, then I mean obviously losing sucks, but there's really not anything you can be upset about. So just like trying to control everything you can control, which is just yourself, like your quality of play. Um, I think it's like it at least helps keep me level headed, but still sometimes like I break or like miss the card I need to win the game. It's like, bro, this sucks. I was one card away. Like, come on. But yeah. Just try to not like overly blame luck and just stay level headed.
Wait, I was gonna say I do brick a lot, but I mean,
It's so unlucky.
yeah, I'm so unlucky. It's definitely it's like the ratio is very small compared to like how many times you don't brick. And if you're just complaining about if how you brick so much, just play a more consistent deck.
I mean, and most of the time, like a lot of newer players say they brick, like they could have done something differently to like increase their chances of drawing whatever card they needed to. So if you're not like maximizing your odds of doing whatever your desired thing is, then you can't really complain about getting unlucky.
Yeah. And then what do you think that like you said there are a lot of newer players just complain they brick. What do you think is something really misunderstood about like the top level of play?
Like what? Like what do you mean?
Like what's one thing that can be sometimes misunderstood about the top level of play?
Like things that like top players do that maybe you wouldn't expect them to, or
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it's like kind of difficult to answer. I don't know. They just like play a lot of fun. um, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's like anything like insane that like elite tricks and stuff that they do that like uh average person isn't gonna think about. Like they usually like just play the best deck and play it well. Like it's very rare you see like these out of left field decks come in and win tournaments. Like that's why like Toad Scroll winning or top 8 these last couple majors was like so impressive, because we never really see like these off the wall archetypes do well anymore. But yeah, I don't think that like I don't know. There's like not anything like crazy or hidden secrets that I think these um top players do.
Do you feel like thorning out of the blood moon and trying to attack with a cloth is a good idea? Is it a cool trick?
I'm ending this call.
And that's it, guys. No. The blood moon.
Bro. Okay. And
What inspired you to start creating content and coaching people?
I mean, content was something I've always like wanted to make, and it was like, well, if I like yapping about Pokemon, I might as well like turn a camera on, because that's cool, and I can share my experience, my knowledge with other people. And then when like a lot of people are like, hey, this Alloutblitzle guy's kind of smart, you know, what he's talking about. It's like, well, what's the next step to that? Then coaching gives me like another kind of avenue to share my knowledge, help other people. So yeah, it's just I like playing Pokemon, and content and coaching give me like more ways to like interact with the Pokemon trading card game.
I'm just wondering, what's like the highest point of your career and the lowest point of your career?
I mean, the lowest point was like probably coming out of COVID. I'd like qualified for London Worlds and Seniors, but like I couldn't go. So I like really couldn't like really didn't have the means to like really travel or like play IRL at all. So like I didn't like play any events out of COVID until NAIC 2023. And like I don't know, it's just like not playing for that long. Like I'd be like, playing all these online tournaments and doing really well, but like there's not being able to compete IRL, like I think kind of messed with me a lot. Like really this last season, like my first full season, in last year's like leading before I only went to like 3 tournaments. So yeah, I guess that would be the lowest point. And I probably have to say the top 8 or the top 4 in San Antonio is the highest point, just the highest result that I've had so far. I don't, yeah, like I mean I technically had better finishes in like juniors and seniors and stuff, but like I don't know. I don't really like know how to how to value those accomplishments because it's just such a different era.
What are your thoughts on TPCI's new 50 minutes plus one turn rule? How will that be affecting decks like Control or other decks?
I don't think it like affects deck selection that much, but it does make like 1-0ing people even easier, which is like something control decks usually want to do. Like if you yeah, like you play a long game one, there's just less time now to finish the game. So if you're trying to just 1-0 someone, which these slower decks tend to do, that's great. I mean, overall, I think it's pretty. I mean, kind of universally agreed that it was like not a good change. Like sure, the overtime clock is nice, like the tournaments will be running smoother, but they basically just took 2 rounds or 2 turns away for a faster tournament, which is gonna make the tie rate worse and all these other like not so great things. So I'm like kind of hoping that if these tournaments are running a bit more efficiently, they can give us some more time back in the round, like maybe like plus 5 minutes or something to kind of like offset the loss of turns. I think overall, like it doesn't affect decks too much, but it will just make tying and getting 1-0'd more common.
I know you started doing content a while ago. What's one thing you would give to people who are just starting out, like beginners, just like me? Because this is I don't post on my channel a lot.
I mean, I think like the most important thing is to be consistent. Like, don't be hyper obsessed on like having the highest quality things. Like, just I mean, at the end of the day, you just need to like be consistent and be passionate about what you do because like there are gonna be times where your videos aren't as successful as you want them to be. They're very successful, but like as long as you like have passion and have drive to make content, like even in those times where maybe the views aren't so high, like it's fine. Like it's fine. You'll keep making content. Um, if you want like I guess more like practical way of like I want my channel to get bigger. I think a lot of people's like thumbnails on Poke YouTube are terrible, and I try to like I don't know. I'm like really like obsessed over like my thumbnail quality because it doesn't matter how good your video is, if your thumbnail sucks, no one's gonna click on it. But yeah, just like be consistent. That's the most important thing, and like pretty much anywhere in life. But yeah, on YouTube as well.
Do you clickbait people?
No, of course not. I would never do that.
And then I like your big googly eyes on the Pokemon. The big.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's pretty funny. Like, but what's your favorite like YouTube video that you made or a project that you're especially proud of?
I think I had a video interview or not a video. Yeah, I had like an interview with Sander. Like he's the Pokemon Control GOAT, and he's like someone that I'd always looked up to as like one of my favorite players. I just like talked to him for. I mean, the whole call was like 4 hours, I think, but it got like turned into like an hour long video or something. Like that was just such a fun experience. Like just talking Pokemon with one of like my favorite players who I've always looked up to, that also doesn't like talk publicly a lot. Like don't see him yapping on Twitter, like popping up in other people's podcasts. So yeah, I think that's not the most like successful video I've made, but it is my favorite one that I have on my channel.
Would you say he's like your hero?
I mean, yes, kind of. He is like one of the players I look up to the most. Like the way he thinks about the game and builds decks is super cool. Like in that call where like we like talked about like wow, a corner pawn wall deck could be good, and it's like right at World's time, and then it like pops up in Baltimore, like it's top 8. And we also like talked about like Toad Scroll and Pidgeot Control that ends up like top 8ing a regional like later that year. So it's just like people like think he's like washed, but like his card knowledge is like and deck metagame knowledge still is unreal.
Foreshadowing. We should foreshadow a deck. What deck? Okay, wait, hear me out. Pidgeot Control. What place will it be? Like what top 32, top 16, like what's it gonna get? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't like it's not really been a meta relevant deck since rotation. But there are some pretty good cards for it in black and white. I'll like optimistically say top 32, but I honestly, I don't know. I this new LGM card's pretty good, but I don't know. It probably won't get any kind of cash grade or anything, but I'll optimistically say top 32.
Are you going to be that person in top 32?
Well, if I'm playing the deck, I'll say first. But yeah, if it's not me playing a top 32 at best.
Oh, oh. What would you say? What deck's going to win Worlds?
Whatever deck I play.
What's the deck you're going to play?
I don't know yet, bro. The set's not out.
Is it going to be Door?
Yeah.
You're going to play... Is there like a Door Pokemon? I feel like there's like some type of Door Pokemon.
Door being X.
No, there is no Door Pokemon. But I really just had to look that up just to make sure. My Pokemon knowledge is not there.
Bro.
How do you see your role in the Pokemon TCG community?
I mean, I don't know. I do like a lot of different things. Like I make content, like on social media. I like to talk a lot. I mean, I kind of do everything, right? Like I try to be a really serious competitive player, make content, also like help people get better at the game through like coaching and stuff. So I don't know. I like to think of myself as like a bigger, like one of the bigger influences in the community, I guess I would say. But like, I don't know. I'm just a guy who plays Pokemon.
Just a chill guy.
For real.
Okay, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. We have 5 minutes left because I'm not rich. I don't got I don't got the Zoom upgraded.
Bro, lock in.
No Zoom Plus.
Subscribe to Menimon so Remi can get monetized and buy better soon.
That is it. Okay, I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna re-invite you.
Okay.
Okay, wait, let me stop recording. What advice do you have for new players trying to get into the competitive play?
I mean, just like start playing the game itself. Like I think a lot of people like overthink like what it takes to get good at the game. Like these people are so good at Pokemon because they have like years of experience of just playing a lot of this game a lot. So just like it's just start playing. Like find whatever deck you really enjoy playing and just play it until you get really good at it.
Yeah, I started out with the Gramble deck.
Gramble was so cool.
My first deck I think was the Pikachu, the evolutions. What was it called?
Like evolutionary Steam deck, like the Pikachu
deck.
deck. Yeah.
That was like the worst Steam deck they have ever printed.
All the theme decks are horrible.
I mean, that was pretty. It couldn't do it. You had to like wait 5 turns to set up a Beedrill that did 70 damage. And I have to play that deck against my sister so she can win. I get it. Like it's the only deck if I tried my hardest I couldn't win.
Not good. Bro didn't beat up Pikachu deck.
So yeah, it's my first deck was Grumble. I didn't know how to play that and I dropped it because at our first on my first challenge ever, we forgot the deck at home and we bought the entire deck. It ended up coming to $50, so it wasn't that bad. And then they didn't have Orangaroos, and then one of my friends, my now friends, gave me the Orangaroo, the draw 3.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning, or I didn't win. I actually played one of my friends again. I played Camille.
Oh yeah.
But it was kind of crazy. He was super small. We have the images. He was like,
no, that's funny.
I used to be taller than him.
I used to be taller. No,
I'm not taller than anyone now. But after that, I got into jump off, and I grinded that. I think I got my first world invite with jump off. So
shout out Lost March.
Just play. Pretty good advice.
Yep.
What's the biggest mistake you see new players make?
I think like it's like blaming bad luck constantly. Like we talked about it earlier, but it's like I mean, yes, I said it once, I'll say it again. Like, if you are not giving yourself the best chance to find the card you need, you're not getting unlucky. You should have just played better. Um, and it's like easier to like not take accountability and be like, man, I lost this game due to something that was out of my control. But if you actually want to get better at the game, you have to like kind of own that, yeah, I made a mistake. I could have maybe done something differently that would have changed the outcome of the game, and just sort of take that, like take what you learned from messing up and just apply that to your future games, and hopefully don't do it as often.
Would you say that like recording streams allows you to look back on your mistake?
Yeah, like a lot of people like can't really like recall their games very well. So unless you have like a photographic memory and can like remember exactly what happened each turn, it is really helpful to record games and then know exactly like, well, I could have done this card that turn and would have a better chance of winning.
I can remember my games very vaguely.
Yeah.
It's like, let's say I go back to like all the important games, all the little games, I can barely remember the deck they played against. Like my 2022 World Championships where I started 401 and I double bricked with Pumpkaboo and my hand was Pumpkaboo or Career Mew VMAX, Double Turbo, Fusion Strike, and a Power Tablet. And I'm like, okay, well,
good.
But it's definitely, yeah, just try to optimize your outs, I think, which is probably the biggest thing. If you can like learn how to play your deck inside and out, that's also great.
Yeah.
Then kind of to end off this interview, what are your goals for the rest of the season?
I want to really lock in and do the best that I can at Worlds this year. I have not actually played at a World since 2017, which was also in Anaheim. So it's like kind of a special moment that I want to kind of just take advantage of, do the best that I can. Like it's not easy to like qualify for Worlds anymore. I think the top 125. So just do the best that I can with the opportunity I have. And I'm not really like a huge fan of like results based goals. So I don't have like this next season I have to get like 2 top 8s. I have to win a tournament. Like I just try to go into each tournament with the mindset of like I'm gonna do the best that I can. And if that means I win the tournament, that's awesome. But if that means I go like 4-2-2 because I like hit some bad matchups and it's nothing I could do, like that's fine. Like at the end of the day, like as long as I'm not leaving match points on the table, I don't really have anything to be upset about.
Yeah. I guess that's all. I'm gonna have to thank you for taking the time to do this. If you have any shout outs, please feel free to do it now.
Shout out Endgame. Use code Alloutblitzle instead of code Remi. Trust. Shout out like all the people who helped me this season. There's a lot of people. I think I've gotten a lot better throughout the year. It wouldn't be possible with like all the people who would like just help me out when I don't know everything. So having people to talk to really helps. And yeah, thank you for having me on. I enjoyed our conversation.
I'm just gonna say, go search up Alloutblitzle on YouTube. You'll find his YouTube channel. He makes great content, a lot of online Mickeys.
Yes.
And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.